In this video, we're going to go over 10 reasons why the truck owner is the best paint correction and ceramic coating client. Stick around. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the Pro Polishers Academy, where we help paint correctors like you turn your systems into consistency by moving you through the learning curves faster, utilizing formulas that work without fail. I'm Smitty, and I'll be your lead instructor. Let's get into it. We're always looking for the best client, and the truck client is one of the most overlooked clients out there on the road today, and I am actually guilty of bypassing them because I simply didn't want to climb those trucks. I didn't want to get to the top of the truck to do the roof, etc. But come to find out, these are some of the best vehicles to work on. We're going to get into it right now. Number one, because of its size, it's one of the largest billboards you're going to have to be able to promote your paint correction and ceramic coating work. Whenever you get finished with a truck, especially something lifted, especially if it's black or a darker color, it's going to attract a lot of attention when it's on the road after the service is completed. You need people walking up to that truck owner asking, who did that? What's the shine from? What's causing that shine? And if you're only working on smaller vehicles, smaller passenger vehicles, then they're going to be seen, but they're not going to be towering over the traffic at rush hour. And a lifted truck, a normal size truck, but even a lifted truck especially is going to get all the attention that you need. And if you got a client that's willing to promote your business or put a small decal somewhere on their glass, whatever the case may be, you're going to get all kinds of phone calls from other truck owners especially, and maybe even some phone calls from some passenger vehicles as well. Number two, you don't need a lift to work on the truck. Anytime we're doing paint correction, it can be very hard to get to the bottom of a door, the bottom of a front bumper or a rear fascia. And when you're working on trucks, everything is lifted up. Even when you're working on a normal size truck, it's still about a foot higher off of the ground than your average passenger vehicle, a sedan or a coupe. So it's got lift action. If you have quick jacks, it's similar to having a car up on quick jacks whenever you're working on a truck. So you can rock and roll on a truck a lot easier than you can any other vehicle just because it's lifted off the ground just enough to be able to get the work done. This helps out when it comes to your stamina getting through the vehicle, especially if you're older, younger or older. If you've got back problems or knee problems, working on a truck is going to save you a lot of physical exertion, and it's going to make the job a lot easier. Number three, more damage means more pay. Because the bed of a truck is typically used for some type of work, whether it be for a business or somebody's using it just around the house to take care of home goods and going shopping, a truck is going to have a little bit more abuse on it than any other passenger vehicle on the road, especially around the bed, because it's being worked. So if it's got some deeper defects, if it's got some deeper scratches and you're able to remove those or fill those deeper scratches in and perform the job that's required, then you can charge a premium for your service when you're working on trucks, and it's going to pay out a lot better than working on the average passenger vehicle. Numbers 4 through 10 are going to be in relation to business owners owning trucks. Number 4, business owners are typically making the earned income to support the price of your services for paint correction and ceramic coating. If somebody's driving a typical passenger vehicle and they're new to ceramic coating, the price can actually sticker shock them because they're not used to this. They've never heard of paint correction, they've never heard of ceramic coating, and they're only used to maybe waxing a vehicle. So when you tell them this high 3-digit, 4-digit number to take care of their vehicle, a lot of times it can make them push back, and you might not get them as a customer, even though you know that they need it and they know that they need it. They just might not be ready to pay for that service. So a truck owner, if they're a business owner especially, they are going to be able to invest in that, and they're going to know that it's going to help their business, it's going to help the aesthetics of their business, and they have no issue taking care of that investment on their vehicle. Number 5, presentation is everything. A business owner driving a truck knows that presentation is key when they're going out on job sites or, looking for new prospects for work, for partnership, and they want their vehicle looking as great as it possibly can. And one of the reasons is because other people that they're doing business with also have nice trucks from time to time. So it's all about presentation, and it's all about making an impact, and their business vehicle helps them in this case. Number 6, the truck owner is used to the luxury tax. Truck owners are used to paying high prices for maintenance or service or upgrades on their vehicles, especially if it's got some type of lift kit or larger tire on the vehicle. So you're talking $8,000 to $10,000 for a lift kit. You're talking $500 or more for one tire. So when you bring up the cost of your service for your paint correction and ceramic coating, the truck owner is not going to be sticker shocked by what you do and what it is that the package costs. But a smaller passenger vehicle is not going to have all of these higher maintenances. They're not going to have $500 tires on the vehicle. They're not going to have lift kits. They just potentially put fuel in the vehicle and they go. So they might not be used to the $900, $1,000, $1,500, $2,000 price tag that comes along with taking care of a vehicle. Clients that are used to a luxury tax will understand why you charge what you charge. Number 7, truck owners typically have many more vehicles. If a business owner has a very nice truck, especially one that's been modified and it's their work truck, then you can bet your bottom dollar that they have other vehicles for themselves, personal vehicles. They might have a personal truck at home with no decal on it. You know, they might have a sports car. They might have something exotic, some classic. Their family has vehicles, their spouses have vehicles. So there are going to be more opportunities for you to get multiple vehicles out of one client because of this truck that you were able to take care of initially. The average truck owner that I meet has at least 3 vehicles at home. And so if you take care of that truck the right way, you're going to get your hands on the rest of the vehicles as well. I actually went out and checked out a boat yesterday, and in the driveway there were 3 other vehicles, one including a truck. You know, so you're at least going to have 3 other vehicles that are for the roads, and who knows what else you might have for a toy in the yard just because an individual has a truck. So had I not seen this gentleman's boat, but I did see him driving his truck, I would still expect for him to have more than one vehicle, and especially if there's a ball hitch behind that truck. Number 8, business owners will have a fleet of trucks to work on. If a business is successful and they have one truck, typically they may have a few more in the lineup. And if one vehicle is looking good for the business, then all of their fleet are going to look good for the business. Once you complete one, it's typically the gateway again to touch on the rest of those vehicles. So not only do they have their own personal vehicles, they have other vehicles in their business fleet that are going to need your service. And then from there, they're going to need to be maintained. So you can really create a solid income from dealing with business owners who own trucks, and it can help you out with residual income as well. Number 9, business owners typically have a lot more equipment to go along with those work trucks. Oftentimes, business owners with trucks are going to have equipment that they pull with those trucks that could use your polishing, your paint correction, your ceramic coating. And if this equipment is outdoors and is being utilized, then chances are they're going to want the benefits of ceramic coating on that as well. One of our students in the academy, Brooks, he's in the Midwest, he's in Normal, Illinois, and he told us that one of his F-350 dually clients has a couple of fat trucks. I had never heard of them before, but apparently they're pretty big, especially in the Midwest. So these are vehicles that could easily benefit from the paint correction and ceramic coating as well, adding more shine to these cool vehicles and adding a lot of extended life to the exterior of these vehicles. So this is something that can be reaped from dealing specifically with truck owners. And number 10, trucks are not territorial. Trucks can be found all over the place. Wherever there's business, there's going to be a truck. Somebody's going to have to pull something. Somebody's going to need to go into territory that is not suitable for a typical passenger car. And so trucks are going to be necessary, and business is done in even the smallest towns. So that benefits you because Ferraris might not be in the smallest towns, but even in a place where there's only, say, 2,000 to 5,000 people in that town, I guarantee you there's an awesome lifted truck somewhere around that place, or just even a regular truck. But business is done all over the place, guys. And so you just have to be able to figure out how to draw in your clients and let them know about your services. All of these supercars that you're chasing down or that you wish you could get to, but you don't live in that specific place on the planet, they are keeping you blind to what's right outside your front door. Maybe even literally, your next door neighbor might have an awesome truck, but you're not even focused on that because you want the cool portfolio, because you want to work on the $500,000 vehicle. But these trucks sometimes can be $200,000, $300,000, $400,000 builds. And if you're not interested and you're not focused on that, it'll go right past you guys. So these trucks are available from your everyday driver, from your 2 doors to your crew cabs, what you name it, your lifted vehicles, they're out there and they need service done. So keep your mind focused on that. Go out and look for the trucks, advertise your service, and let them know the benefits of ceramic coating that truck. Hey, I've got 4 more reasons why the truck owner is your best client, and specifically the retiring truck owner. They're getting out of their business, they're selling their business, they're retiring from their job. They're your best client. They're actually my best client, but this is only for our Academy students. So hit that link in the description below. It's only $250, guys, to join us. Go enroll and become an Academy member today and figure out how you can take these clients and blow your business up forever. And I've got a bonus number 11 for you today, and that is going to be that the truck owner is always going to make it to their appointment, especially if it's a lifted truck. Anytime you have inclement weather, a sports car, a classic car, just a regular daily driver is not going to make it. They might not want to come in the bad weather, or they might not be able to physically make it in. But if you're dealing with a truck owner, a lot of times they're going to call you and they're going to see if you're still open even in this bad weather, because if you are, they're on the way. These trucks can make it through a lot of extreme weathers, and as long as they know that their vehicle is going to be worked on inside of a building, then they won't have a problem making it to you. So remember that, guys. The trucks always show up for their appointment. That's it for today, guys. If you enjoyed that content, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell notification for more videos just like this right here at the Pro Polishers Academy. And we'd love to have you in our Academy online. You can enroll today. The link is in the description. We go over things just like this, your ultimate clients, the best kept secrets in paint correction and ceramic coating, from process to running the business, the admin side of the business, the things that the average detailer doesn't know. We're going to help you out with that, and it's right here in the Pro Polishers Academy, guys. It's only $250 one time, and you're in there for life. We help you out with understanding the process of paint correction and ceramic coating, but especially the business side of it, making you think, getting you outside of the box from what you're typically used to. I'm sure a lot of you have never focused in on a truck owner like that before, and I'm going to tell you, I wasn't looking for them, but once I did one advertisement with the truck, they flocked in, they flooded in, and it woke me up to what was possible working with truck owners, guys. Even when I launched that advertisement, I didn't want to launch it because I knew we'd get nothing but trucks. But guys, I come to find out they're one of the easiest things to work on. Even if you're shorter in stature, you can figure out how to get up on that roof. They've got running boards. There are ways for you to get the vehicle done, and you can move through them quickly. And once you get a specific vehicle in all the time, it becomes muscle memory. We're also going to show you guys how to build advertisements. The same way I built my advertisements to bring that truck in, I'll show you guys how to build advertisements in the Academy. We have weekly calls every Wednesday at 10 a.m. and we're going to answer all of your questions, guys. We're going to have topics, and we're going to have Q&A to help you understand the world of paint correction and ceramic coating. A lot of people are failing in their businesses. They're not able to get past certain plateaus, and they don't have to be stuck in that place, and that's what we're here for. So look, hit the link below. We'd love to see you guys in the Academy. Go enroll with us. That's it for today, guys. We'll see you next time. The paint is waiting on you. Peace.